Okay, awesome. So we are live, and if you're watching us live over here, just type in hi in the comment below so I know. Namrata also knows that you are with us over here. So just type in hi. How's your day been? How are you doing? And there's going to be a little bit of lag before I get to know that yes, you are able to see us live. So yeah, I'm just looking at the comments and answers there. So yeah, I can see we are live. So I can see a couple of likes. If you like this, you probably, comment it, comment below and tell me that you're live. So today, I think I have very less to do, less to talk. All I have to, do is ask questions compared to any other time where I have to teach. So that's a difference. That's something very new for me in this particular format. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, pretty happy. So what do you think, Namrata? What do you feel? How is it feeling for you?
I'm also super excited.
Excited.
As,
Awesome.
this was like a dream for me. I always wanted to inspire people if I will be able to do so. So this is like a dream only.
So yeah, I'm sure like when you're going to share your journey, people are going to be inspired. So we have Amit, Sanjay, Aditi, Fanish, Mohammed. So yeah, we have people who've commented saying hi. So now, what are we going to talk about today is Namrata's journey of losing 18 kgs in last 10 months without doing any painful exercise, without doing any strict diets. And I'm not going to tell you how it works, what it does, and what doesn't. So that's all going to be done by Namrata herself. So let's get started. Okay, go to the start. What was your goal when you started? What is that you wanted to achieve?
See, basically my goal was to lose weight only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I always wanted whenever like I see any transformation story or the weight loss pics and all, I always think that will I be able to do that thing any day?
Mm-hmm.
And finally, that is true. That comes true. So this is like an achievement for me that
Mm-hmm.
I have what I was thinking at that point, I achieved that. So I'm here to inspire people. So this is a really a big achievement for me. And the goals are, never accomplished. When we reach a certain goal, we make a new goal. So
Okay.
goals are never accomplished, and they always goes through the life.
Yeah. So they actually become the milestones, right? So you reach one,
Right. True.
then you
True.
reach
True.
the another one, and then you have another one. So awesome. So yeah, as we get started, as you said, your goal was to lose weight. We get started, and I just want to say one thing. If you're watching this live, you can put your questions in the comments below, and we'll try to answer them as it as the time comes by. Either if it's for me or it's for Namrata, you can put it here. And other thing that I want to do before I really ask question is congratulate you. You've done diploma in nutrition for kids. How does that
Yes.
feel?
Yes. That feels great. I wanted to means again. I will say I'm as you inspired me for that and motivated me to enhance my learning in this thing. So I never thought of this before, but when you asked me to do this thing, then I was really feel motivated and try these things. So I'm still learning more techniques. Uh, so still on the learning mode.
Okay. Yeah. So learning never stops. So that's absolutely okay. That's going to be what you say, the part of it. So let's get started with your goal was to lose weight, and you did get started in the journey, and you had some questions like, will I be able to have the transformation that I see other people have? So before you achieved the goal, before you really got what you wanted, what were the challenges, the biggest challenges that you were facing? What is that was stopping you from being there?
All the challenges what I was facing was before joining your program.
Okay.
After that, luckily, I never faced any challenge. Means I never thought that weight loss will be so easy and so fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
Means it was never a challenge after that. So
Okay.
when I feel myself so fortunate that I joined your boot camp, and in that 5 days, I realized that this is the thing which I was looking for so many years. And means I realized that this is the thing that will be going to change my life now.
Okay. Cool. So yeah,
So
I really don't.
nothing so. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to make it like an advertisement for a program or a coaching, but before you join, I'm sure you face some challenges. What I want to do
Yes.
is, as part of this, we want to inspire people. You said you want to inspire
Yes.
people. So I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
you list out things that you thought
Hmm.
or you really were not able to do, and then how you did it, right? So,
See, as I was trying to lose weight from so many years, I had tried like some diets. Not a diet, I can say, because I'm not a diet kind of person, but I tried some supplement shakes for a few months. Yes, I lost weight through it as well, but it's again not sustainable loss. Again, I tried with workouts that also worked for me, but
mhm.
again it's not sustainable because working out for 2 hours for whole life is not possible for me, so it is difficult, obviously. So I lost several times, I gained several times, but it's a non-sustainable loss basically.
Okay.
But after this, obviously I am thinking it will be going sustainable now.
Okay. So, what did you really do to make it sustainable? Like, what are the things, if you were to tell people, what did you do? What did you do to really achieve your goals?
The thing, if I say, I don't do anything like so hard changes in anything, so it's like going very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making very so much changes in my daily routine or in my diets, so that it is more sustainable for the whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making any change which I can't do for my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people ask these questions, okay, and I have a lot of questions that audience have, for you. So, let me ask a couple of questions that I have, okay. In this journey, it's been 10 months, right? Did you
Yeah.
skip your workouts?
Yes, several times.
Okay. All right. And let me ask you a big one. While
Mhm.
you know, were on this journey, 18 kgs is not a small number by any stretch of imagination. Was there like every day you were losing weight, or there were times where you were
No,
not losing weight? There were what? How was that thing? Can you
no,
talk
no.
about?
Ups and downs were always there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not like that I'm losing daily. The weight is losing daily. No, I was gaining it sometimes again. So it's like part of life. Obviously, our body react certain things. So I gain also, I lose also. It's it's goes like this only.
Okay.
And I really like to experiment the things on me. So I
Mm-hmm.
keep on experimenting. Whenever I lose, I then change my diet a little bit, change my eatings a little bit, and then see how it reacts on me. If I'm gaining again, if I'm gaining, how to manage it again. So I try those things as well.
Okay. So losing, or while you are losing, if you started gaining weight, it did not kind of bother you and say, oh shit, I was losing so far and now I'm gaining weight. So how did you handle that? Because I'm sure a lot of people are going to go through that or are going through that. And how does it really feel when you do that?
Initially, if I say initially when I started the program, whenever the scale goes on the like higher side, I become tensed, obviously, because I lose it more fast if it's possible. Yes, but after a certain level, I become stable. Right. If I'm gaining, I'm not anymore stressed or anymore thinking about it because I know I can manage it.
Okay.
It will
So,
take time. Obviously, it take time.
sure, thank you for that. So let me ask you this. Now, every time you were gaining weight on the scale for that, small amount or small number of days, was it because you were eating too much, or was it because you were skipping workouts, or like what were the factors which you kind of experience which made you gain weight, if at all you kept a track of them?
There are different reasons. I can't say it's always like disturbing my routine pattern or something. Sometimes if I'm not sleeping properly, it also leads to gain weight. Again, if I'm like on any medication or something, I gain weight. Yeah, as I was suffering with COVID last month, I again gained weight after that.
Mhm.
So there are different reasons, not only like skipping workouts or anything.
Okay. So like, yeah, if you're watching this live, if you're watching this as a recording, I think this is a big lesson, something that you can keep in mind, because your body will react to different situations differently. And yeah, gaining and losing weight is not purely based on, oh, I ate less and I still weigh more next day. I eat more and I still weigh, I'm going to weigh even more tomorrow. So don't get into that. That's something I'm really getting out of it. So
I
now
can
for
add to this, as earlier before I joined you, I was doing more workouts. I
Mhm.
was spending more time on my workouts basically, but now that timing is reduced too much because by the time I realized that workout is not for losing weight,
Okay.
workout is for building strength.
Okay.
If I want to lose weight, I need not to do the workouts. I need to be active for the whole day.
Okay. So when you say your workouts have reduced, like what are the number of hours or minutes you were working
Yes,
out before
number
and
of
now?
hours plus the basically I was using weights earlier, but I'm not using any weights now. Anything, nothing.
Mhm.
I just enjoy workout. I'm a workout lover actually, so I enjoy my workouts.
Okay. So like what was the total work number of minutes you were working out in a week before, and now how much do you work out?
For me, workout is like a morning tea.
Mm-hmm.
I because love to work out in any form. It might not be like I'm doing strength exercises always. It can be yoga, it can be walk as well, whatever is possible. And if at all it's not possible any day, then also it's okay. It doesn't mean that I have done any crime and I've not done workout today and I'm gaining it again today. That is not the thing. So
Okay,
I'm
cool.
comfortable in any situation. Yeah.
So how many minutes do you work out now every day?
30 minutes around is I think enough for me.
30 minutes. Yeah. And before, when you wanted to lose weight, like how many minutes were you working out?
1 hour was
1 hour. So it's reduced by
um,
50%, is it?
yes. More than that, I can say I skip it now. Earlier, I was not skipping it at all. Whenever I'm skipping it, I was just with the thought that I will going to increase my weight today.
Mhm. Okay. So here I have, noted down few questions that audience have asked when I said, okay, what are the questions you want me to ask when Namrata comes live? So let me ask you this. What did you eat for dinner? And yeah, first, what did you eat for dinner? So that's the question. How does your dinner look like?
See, dinner can't be a single meal,
Okay.
obviously. Yeah, initially when I started, I goes with like no carbs in dinner because
Mhm.
as everyone, I want to lose it more fast in that ways. But now it's shifted from no carbs to low carbs.
Okay.
So
Can you give some
I love
insight about
variety
what
in my
you
food.
eat? What does
Hmm?
your dinner look like? What is it today, tomorrow, yesterday? How is it going to look like?
See, I love to have basically, if you want to know the dish, my favorite dish is like sorted vegetables, and paneer is my favorite one. A glass of milk is my like I can have sprouts with veggies as well. I can have soya and all. Means basically I take care of my protein plus my the colors on my plate.
Okay. So there is no specific food that you say don't eat, or you eat to make sure that every
No,
day.
no, no, no. No food is like that. We must not leave anything. I'm eating everything, everything.
Okay.
I never deprived of any food. Whatever I like, I ate that. Even if it's like chocolates or ice creams as well.
Did you eat chocolates and ice cream while losing weight?
Yes, I am chocolate lover and I almost daily eat a cube of chocolate.
Okay. Awesome. So And other question is, what kind of workouts do you do?
Now,
Mhm.
if you ask, or during the journey when I
Yeah,
started,
wherever. Right now, during that, what is it?
it's a mix of all. It totally depends on what I want to do today. If I want to do little bit of strength exercises, obviously I do that. I want to build a real strength, so I do the strength exercises as well. I do a little bit of like walk also. Walk is like I try to do for the whole day. Means I don't want to be sit at one place for longer periods. I always try to walk a bit for the whole day. So it's basically includes the strength exercises or the yoga. I love to do yoga as well, the stretches also. So someday I do just stretches, not anything going with strengths and all. So it totally, I keep means varying the, it's not a like a single thing I'm doing every day. No, I keep on changing whatever I want to feel like. If I'm not feeling to do anything, I don't do it, obviously.
Mhm.
So it's totally keep on changing.
Okay, cool. So the other question is, what changes you made to your food?
Again, the same changes, not much in my dishes, just I added a few things. I just take care of my protein and I add more colors. That is the thing, that is the change.
Okay, so
Nothing.
just make it more clear, you
Hmm.
continue to eat normal food that you make for your family.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and like you have kids and family to really take care of, and you
Yeah.
cook. So you don't cook separately for yourself. Whatever is made, it's made for everybody. Is that correct?
Yes, this helps me a lot when I shifted towards like healthy eating habits. My kids automatically shifted towards that.
Okay.
So when they are seeing me eating healthy, they automatically shifted toward eating more healthy and more concerned about health now.
Okay. So you still make roti, chawal, rajma, paneer, all these things at home. It's just that you make sure that the portions are changed for you. Is that correct?
Portion size, yes, it's varies
Hmm.
according to my hunger. I can say it's
Okay.
not like every day. It's not. I can say it's the same every
Hmm.
day. Whenever how much I'm feeling hungry today, I might eat little more today. I can eat little less tomorrow. Might be. It depends. Yes, I have to control the portion size. I can eat anything, but within moderation.
Okay. So moderation is the key. Is that
Means if
cool?
I want to enjoy my chocolate or if I want to enjoy my ice cream, I would like to, I prefer to eat it after finishing my meal, not when I am very much hungry.
Okay. Oh, so that's a
So
good thing.
it automatically becomes like a portion size is controlled in that way.
Okay. So first you fill your stomach with the food that you think is necessary for you, and then you treat yourself with ice cream or chocolate if you feel like.
Yes,
And that
absolutely.
helps you eat less ice cream and less chocolate.
Yes.
And that doesn't make you feel that you can't eat that and you don't crave for it more because you're not
Obviously,
restricted.
if I'm eating my all favorite things, whatever I want to eat, so I never crave for that. And if I'm like, if I'm craving for that, I never suppress my craving. If
Mhm.
I want to eat more today, if I want to eat more of chocolate today, I never suppress my cravings. I go for that.
Okay. So the other question is, what sustainable changes can be made to Indian diet? So do you have some
Uh,
examples to share or something to share? Because you cook as well for yourself, for
yes.
your family. So yeah, what is that you would want to really share?
See, sustainable thing is the main thing is again, I will say that add more colors to your plate. So
Hmm.
whenever I serve my food, I just look at the colors, and I love the colors actually. So I always try to add more colors in any way.
Okay.
I can add it more because adding veggies is very easy to anything. You can add it to anything, to the roti or to the rice, anything. You can add veggies to anything. If you don't want to eat in a salad form or anything, you can add it to any of the food and have it. So that is a very easy and sustainable change you can make to your food. And protein intake, obviously you have to take care of that. because that is very essential nutrient which we almost miss out. So that is very essential. So we have to take a little bit care of that. So basically, we have to create a habit again for that.
Habit. Yeah, my favorite word. So there are a couple of questions in the Facebook comments here, which is the like, what was the most difficult part in this 10 months?
I told you earlier, there was nothing difficult for me. Actually, I was lucky in that way. It was so much fun for me. I was enjoying the whole journey. I never felt so means like stuck or something like that, that I feel like, oh my God, I'm not getting it. Uh, how will I do or how will I manage? And whenever I felt like that, I just messaged you again. Now, well, I'm not getting this. What is this going on with me? So I never felt so much difficulties actually. So I can't say on that anything.
So let me ask you this, okay? I would want to get into little more of the word that you use, like you feel you're lucky, okay? Is it just luck, or is it that one, you were ready to work on it? Second, you also were ready to invest your time, money, and energy to get help. So if you did coaching with me, right? You did work with me for five months or so in this process. Last 5 months you've been on your own, you've learned it, but till you became independent, till you knew that what to do, you did put in that effort. You had to make that decision of that, okay, I don't know, I will have to learn, and if that means I have to invest time, invest money, put in some effort to learn, you did that. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, obviously, if I'm going to start anything, means if anybody wants to start anything, if I really want to lose weight, the first thing is I need to make up my mind. See, only eating the nutritious food won't work on your body till your mindset is like ready to accept that. If you're not accepting the food, your body will not react. So the first thing is to make up my mind. I have to manage my time as well. I have to manage everything for that. So I have to get ready for all the things, and then I have to start that. So it totally depends on how much I am eager to achieve my goal, how much I wanted to go in that direction.
Sure. Thank you for that. Because see, I really also like, I get this comment saying that you are lucky. Okay. If anything that I do, and I purely believe, yes, obviously there is certain amount of luck. I have gratitude towards what I get, but at the same time, I also feel it's my effort, or there are things
Obviously,
that I also do trade off on. Like I've been awake till 4 a.m. I've been waking up at 4 a.m. I've been sleeping at 4 a.m. to do certain things that I have to do. Like even with my body, I have spent more hours in gym to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do than anybody else is ready to do that, right? So I think that's where I wanted to really pick that when you say I
see,
was lucky.
efforts are always there. If we can say there are no efforts, obviously efforts are always there. But the thing is that how much you're enjoying it. So I basically was enjoying that efforts. So I didn't felt them like a difficulty. If I'm not enjoying them and taking them as a difficult challenges or something, I might not be enjoying it so much.
Mhm.
So it totally depends. Efforts are always there, obviously.
Yeah. And
To be like on the say consistency is not an easy thing. It's a
mhm.
difficult thing. It's not an easy thing. To be consistent on all the things is not very easy.
Yeah. The other question is Riti Sinha says, how you motivated yourself before starting this? I think something we talked about it, but is there any specific answer you want to give saying that how did you motivate yourself before starting this?
Everybody motivation it totally differ. So my motivation is myself only because I want to set myself as an example in front of the people that if I can do this thing, so can you also. So that was my motivation and I really want to achieve this thing. So I keep myself motivated all the time.
Mhm. So I agree on that, and I would want to get a little deeper into motivation. I'll ask few questions on that. Is like, when you say you wanted to, set an example, whom did you want to set an example for?
There are so many people who are like suffering like me, as I was earlier.
Mm-hmm.
See, I spend my half of life just thinking of losing weight.
Okay.
So I will say that it's never too late to opt good habits or something, right? So if I'm losing at the age of 41, I am losing weight, being a thyroid patient, being a mother of two grown-up kids, I'm able to do that. I'm achieving that. So it's never too late to go for this thing.
Yeah, so like because you have revealed it, I'm going to put it in a caption once the video is over that you're 41. Like some people tell me you look younger than who you are. I think now that we both are on the screen, I would take that off myself, and I think it goes to you, mother of two kids, having thyroid. These are not easy things. Okay, I agree. Age is never going to be decreasing. So as 2 months down the line, if you do something, it's going to be slightly difficult than what it is right now, because you're not getting any younger. You're against the law of nature. So now you wanted to do it, like the day you feel like, why is all this? What picture, what thing used to come in your mind that I should not give up? Now I know we made it simple, we made it really easy, but still there are times where you feel like, why am I doing it? Like it's not a motivation, doesn't last, neither for me nor for anybody. So when motivation was not, okay, you were motivated to start, but once you start, motivation was not there every single day. And in that case, what did you do?
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you feel like that, okay, well, I have not made certain changes that I feel more like that. But even if I feel like that, I just think that why I started this,
Mm-hmm.
what I wanted to do exactly. So again, I go take myself back and just think that why I started this thing, why I started this journey, what I want to achieve. And
Mm-hmm.
that thing again motivate me and I again start that.
Okay.
I was very depressed when I suffered with COVID. I think, oh my God, I was taking so much care of my body and I got infected.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, even in like I was in isolation for 15 days. 15 days I'm locked in a room. So it was a very difficult period for me. I was not able to work out. I was not means on my routine. But again, I was able to manage. I tried walking in my room itself. I kept myself active, and that helped me a lot because I was on like healthy, nutritious eating from last 8 9 months. So that helped me a lot in recovery.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Like, see, COVID is a different beast altogether. Like, and it has created more problems than we have ever seen in our life, and probably I don't think we want to see more than this anymore, because we have lost people, we have lost life, we have lost a lot of things in last few months. Especially last few months have been very, very difficult. So yeah, I can understand that. And yeah, it's always a pain, always difficult to deal with that. So now, last question I have is, what lifestyle changes are to be made to make the
Mhm.
weight loss sustainable?
There are three important things.
Hmm.
First, good food, proper sleep, and be active all day.
Okay. Can you
That's
want to
it.
get in little more detail, because that may look like, okay, like I know it.
See, yeah, I can say that because basically, when we are like eating nutritious food, when we eat good, basically we feel good, and then we obviously look good. So these all things are combined. So the nutrition is obviously a very important part of if you want to change our lifestyle. Okay. A proper rest is also very important, which I was missing a lot earlier.
Okay.
So I felt that that helped me a lot. I'm taking my proper sleep. I try to manage that. So that helped me a lot. Proper rest is very much essential. And as I was doing more workouts earlier, but not giving me proper rest, that was not working for me.
Okay.
So and now I reduce my workout and I'm taking more rest. Still, it's working on me. So that is the proper rest. And again, if we say uh, the movements, see if we are working out like for 30 minutes or 40 minutes in the morning, and we are just sitting for the whole day, I don't think it will work for anybody. The main thing is to keep yourself active for a whole day. Even if you're not working out in the morning, try to keep yourself active for the whole day, and that will help you more.
Okay. I think
That
we
helped me more and might be helping others too.
okay. So yeah, this is what worked for you, and I always keep saying it depends on where you are, and what you need could be different. So we have Namita says, so proud of you, Namrata. Keep going. We have Riti saying, great. So thank you for the comments. If you have any more questions, any more comments, before we, let Namrata go back and enjoy her Friday with her kids and family, you can put it in the comment below. If you're watching this as a replay and you've actually watched it till now, thank you so much. It takes a lot of courage to watch a 30-minute video once it is over. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Now, last question. Okay, somebody like you who is a mother, taking care of herself, taking care of kids, taking care of house, who doesn't have time for preparing special meals, who may not have tons of time to do long workouts, and is really looking to make that kind of change and kind of results that you have achieved. What would be your advice? What would that you want to share with them, which you feel like is something change your perspective, change the way it changed the way everything happened with you? So what would that be?
See, we have as a, if I can say as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, we have lots of responsibilities, and in those responsibilities, sometimes we forget ourselves. We always like keep ourselves back. So, but I can say that keeping yourself fit, yourself healthy is more important. If you are healthy, you are more happier, and if you are healthy, you can keep your family healthy as well. So that is again very important for you. If you are not feeling healthy, if you are not on the right path, if you are not happy, you can't keep everybody happy as well. So give little importance to yourself first and understand yourself. Try to make little, because that changes ultimately help your family only. So if I am happy, I am healthy, I can keep my family also happy.
Yeah, I think this is a good point you made. Okay, and I see, and I've been talking to like tons of people in last 2.5 years, and what I see, especially a lot of ladies, feel guilty or feel that if they invest time or money on themselves to make themselves healthy, it's there is that sense of guilt that okay, I'm not giving that time to my kid or my family, or I'm putting that money on myself, or all of these, like. And you made a point of ultimately it is going to help them, right? So
Right.
like, did you have such thoughts that okay, before you really made it, did you also get similar thoughts that I'm taking that time away from my family, or I can use this effort somewhere else, I can use this money somewhere else? Did you have that thought at all?
No, I didn't, because I always wanted to be more healthy and fitter. And I know when I am like this, I obviously help my family in that way too. So I never thought of like, I was never thinking of how I will do it, how will I manage it. I know how to manage it. If I want to do my workouts, if I need to get up early, if I have to manage my time, I have to manage the time for me. I have to take out time for me.
Okay. And
I'm not like,
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not like cutting off my time, my kids' time or my family. I'm not cutting all that. I have to manage time, basically.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I wanted to, ask you next. That is it, or was it feeling like because now you're putting some time for yourself, you're taking that away from your family or from your kids, or was it the other way around, because you were happier, healthier, fresher, had more energy, the time that you spent with your kids was better in terms of quality and sometimes even quantity. What do you think?
Obviously, it's improved, and kids also like to join me in my things. If I'm working out, they also like to join me in workouts. If I'm cooking something, they also like to know the dishes and ask me to do what it is, and means they are like interested in the food as well. They are interested in the proteins as well. So yeah, the change was there. So it's totally depends upon us. If we are like always feeling guilty about that thing that we are, I'm doing my thing, I'm not giving time, then it's really not manageable. And if I'm like feeling it with the on a lighter note, yes, I'm doing something good. If I'm taking time for myself, I'm doing something good. If I'm doing workout in the morning, it will keep me active for the whole day. So that is because I won't make more time out of my routine. So that is helping me in the other way.
Okay.
So I'm not like cutting any time of anybody.
Okay, so last question, which is that what we have over here is from Akanksha, is that I want to probably know or ask you, as a thyroid patient or somebody who had thyroid or has thyroid, what did you add to your food, or what changes did you make to your food?
Okay, I can get the point of Akansha, what she exactly want to know. As a thyroid patient, we are like supposed to don't eat soya too much, don't have broccolis and cauliflowers and all. But I can say I eat everything, but obviously in moderation.
Okay.
I eat everything. I almost eat broccoli on alternate days, or might be daily as well. But my thyroid levels are all in control.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, Namrata. I think this should be an inspiration for a lot of ladies. And Namita here says, "How about session of time management from you guys?" So yeah, Namita, I'll talk about how to make time, and we'll take inputs from everybody who's really made it from them. And Namrata is definitely one of them who uh, kind of leaves and leads with the example. So thank you so much. I think what we wanted to do is something which is getting started over here, inspiring people to really tell them it's not that difficult. Yes, it takes effort. Second, you've shared your journey. You've shared what kind of changes you made, and yeah, it's really inspirational. And one of the things that I really love, and I've seen that in last 2 weeks, is couple of guys who I coached all of you last year. Now you guys have become, a certified nutritionist in your own thing. You've started taking this forward. And the reason I like that is you did not just start and go out and preach that this is what it is. You took up a course, okay, invested in education, because I believe that is one of the biggest thing which is missing in India. Okay, and I have invested tons of money in my education because I saw that was a lacking thing. And when I see that, just because you've lost weight, you don't go out there and tell people paneer is good and chicken is bad or whatever that things are. You've taken up a course where you put in some effort, learn something systematically, and then you are going to go out and advise people. So thank you so much for that. Bhavani did that. She's done a nutrition course. She sent me the certificate. I saw your certificate. So amazing things. I'm really happy for you. May
One
you.
more thing I want to add.
Mhm.
Uh, so most of the people like are interested in other people's diet. Like what are you eating? Tell me that and I will follow that. And I request everybody, please don't do that, because what is working for me or what is working for the other person might not work for you. So don't go with any other people diet. It might be different for you. The food might be different for you. You can't eat what I am eating every day. You can't like those dishes what I like. So don't go with any other people's diet. Create your own meals.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, thank you so much for putting that in. Like I've been shouting it out from the top of the hills and say, you got to figure out what works for you. So thank you so much for that. And again, thank you so much for making time, coming in over here, inspiring and sharing your story with so much of details. And you've kind of answered all the questions from the heart. So thank you so much for your time, Namrata. Keep
Thank you
inspiring.
for
And now
inviting
that you
me.
are
Thank you.
a certified nutritionist for kids, hope you help a lot of next generation get healthier and
Yes.
happier,
Yes.
because that's what we need now. Yeah.
Yeah.